Hi guys, my name is Sean. I'm a houseplant enthusiast from Jakarta, Indonesia. I'm at the Hoya Nursery now and I'm here to pick up a Dischidia for my Dischidia video that I'm filming today. And I figured that I'll give you guys a tour at this very beautiful Hoya Nursery. They have a lot of local species as well as a lot of species that are coming in from other parts of the world. Where possible, I'll include the name and prices, but I don't know, I'm not a Hoya expert, so I don't know all the names. And the salesperson here has kindly given me his number, so I'm going to be able to consult with him to the species and prices where possible. Of course, we have to be respectful when it comes to pricing because prices do change very often. So do not come in and quote the price that I listed here on this video because the price may have changed by then. And for all of you guys who are from overseas, good news, the nursery does have phytosanitary certification and they can ship overseas. So feel free to contact them if you see anything that you like in this video or if you want to inquire any of the species that you're looking for. Alright, I'll get to it then. So this is the entrance of the nursery, and I apologize for the traffic sound. The nursery is right next to the main road. Here we have some Hoya Carrii splash, and here I believe is the Hoya Davidkinii, Hoya retusa, very fast growing, easy to propagate, and very it plant right now. They're super cute, so they'll get super bushy and they'll start trailing down. And over here we have some Hoya Carrii variegata. How nice. And up here we have the regular version of the Hoya Carrii. This one's got so much root, so cute. It's trying to root itself into the pot. And I believe, oh, this is not a regular form, sorry, this is variegated actually. And if I'm not wrong, the variegation is not the same. This got variegation in the middle, and the ones before had a variegation on the outside. So these are two different types. And moving on along, we have another Carrii splash, and here you can see the new leaf. How nice! Comes in a pink. They usually do this when they're sun stressed, but the variegated usually will also give you this color. And this is so beautiful. Look at the baby leaves. Very nice. So over here we have some Hoya Nursery variegata. These are really beautiful. I saw one over there with a huge hanging basket, so I'll show you that later. But meanwhile, ooh, muddy floor. Sorry, pardon me while I traverse this rough terrain to show you some plants. Here is an Hoya Super Eskimo, and this looks like it's a lot. I bought one last month. And there were quite a few of them, and this looks like it's the last one. Oh, I see another one here. So these are super spectacular in their leaves. It's gorgeous. Imagine like a bushy plant of this. So I'm gonna propagate mine when it's ready, but I want a bushy plant of this. This is so beautiful. And over here we have some sun-stressed Hoya. I'm not sure what this is, but they're so beautiful. And over here we have some Hoya compacta regale. And this one is so cute. The new leaf is red. There's some more of them over here, and here's an Australis Lisa. Oh, there's way more over here. These are the Hoya Australis Lisa. Look at the new leaves. These are so beautiful, the reds. So I killed one and I bought another one, and it's doing well, so I haven't killed my second one. But these ones seem to be a little bit tougher than the non-variegated versions. But these are so cute. There's quite a lot of them here. And they come in various sizes. And next to it we have, this is the Hoya imbricata. This looks very much like a Dischidia actually, very cute. And that one's cute. That one is in a camouflage. So I asked the person here why they are different, and I guess they're just kind of like us. Everybody's a little bit different, has different markings. So yeah. So here's that Hoya Nursery variegata in a hanging basket that's super full that I promised to show you. It's so stunning, but this is super expensive. And I have a little one, and I'm gonna have to propagate it like crazy for it to look like this, and probably wait around, I don't know, 10 years. So wish me luck on that. Here's the really cute Hoya compacta Hindu rope, a huge Australis Lisa, and here we have some Hoya obovata splash. How nice. There's some up here that are super cute. I don't know what these are. They look a little bit sun-stressed. I quite like that feeling. The texture of the leaf, it looks a little bit like the caudata, but they're small leaves. It is purpled and spotted. It looks like a camouflage. And over here we have some Hoya lacunosa, some of the fastest growing Hoyas. Super nice. It's got these mean like 6-packs on it. So over here we have some Dischidia section going on. This is the Dischidia rustifolia. This is the Pectinoides. And there's another Pectinoides over here. We are not sure why they're different. One of them has bigger leaves and one of them has smaller leaves. But they all produce these ant sacs. So this is what I came here for my Dischidia video, because I killed mine. So I needed to buy one to show you guys. They're super spectacular. And over here we have some Dischidia major, or known as a rattle skull Dischidia. And this is gonna expand, it's gonna look really big, and the new leaves are gonna be like regular leaves. So I don't know, I asked them in what condition do these leaves turn into big sacs, and the owner here doesn't know. It's pretty random. Same as over here, when you see like why the sacs form in the middle of nowhere, like nobody really knows, right? So they're quite a mystery. Oh, hang on one second. These are all the rattlesnakes. Sorry, I should have shown you this before that. So these are the adult form of that Dischidia major that I showed earlier. These are what's formed, the adult form of the sacs. And some of the plants, obviously, like this one, doesn't have any sacs yet, but it's got a lot of leaves that are just vining around. And none of these are growing in soil media. So they attach themselves directly to like a wood. And it looks so happy here. There's a lot of growth points everywhere. So my best feeling is that they need to attach to something, and when they feel happy, they'll start to expand into these sacs. And they provide homes for ants. Hoya curtisii, I kept killing mine, and I have propagated now into 3 different plants, and hoping they'll survive into this because they are quite beautiful. If you look closely, they have this succulent-like leaves with like army camo type print, which is just so exciting, and they're very good for leaf petters. They feel amazing on the skin. So yeah, let's see how I do. Oh, this one is very sun-stressed. How nice. Let's see if I can bring you closer. Yeah, it's like this purple, pink. Looks kind of like string of hearts actually. That's variegated. I love it. And behind here, this is actually in my wish list. This is Hoya sigillatus. And oh, this is the tiny version. So in this nursery, they always have like the adult form, and they also have the younger form, and they have obviously different prices. And for me, I always gravitate towards the younger plants because I like watching them grow, and because I don't want to spend too much money on plants. But this is so beautiful. I may pick this one up actually, if I can afford it today. So here we have the very popular Hoya caudata from the Sumatra region of Indonesia, and it's got these beautiful camouflage markings, and they're so popular right now. And usually they come in small cuttings, but these are very huge specimens, and they became so beautiful when they are sun-stressed. It's like this nice purple camouflage. It's amazing. So the guy who works here, his name is Santo actually, told me this is one of the best smelling Hoyas. And look at the flowers, it's so pretty. And it's called the Parastica Pink. So in case you want a Hoya that smells strong, this is one candidate for you. And another Hoya that he recommends that smells really good is actually, hang on, let me see. Right here is the Hoya lacunosa. How beautiful. And I actually put my nose to it earlier and it smells a little bit like jasmine. How cute. And there's so much flowers coming off this plant. And again, lacunosas are super fast growers. And I have propagated multiples of these, so I highly recommend it, and they're very forgiving too. And next to it, this is actually the Dischidia that I'm picking up today. Very excited to bring him home. So you'll see him in my Dischidia video. And over here we have a Hoya that's in bloom. I'm not sure of the name, but it's got such beautiful flower. The guy told me that they don't smell like anything, but it's just that the flowers are quite spectacular to look at. And let me get the species ID. Hopefully I can read it. This is the Cadiz porceliana. I may have butchered it. Cute. And there's a lot of like crazy vining Hoya. I believe this is the Hoya macrophylla, but I might be wrong. And there's some really fat Hoya leaves over here. So they're still getting nursed back to health. They just arrived. So they're probably going to be waiting for new leaves. But this is pretty insane. Like, look at how big those leaves are. Yeah, they don't look so healthy now, but I think give them time to recuperate and they'll do just fine. So I'm going to keep my eyes out on these. These are bigger than my face. That's insane. And here we have the ever so popular Hoya Crimson Queen, and it's a very good beginner Hoya. It's a gateway Hoya, so and they're quite beautiful, but they're also very common. So if you're just starting out with your Hoyas, I highly recommend this particular one. So I'm touching these Hoya leaves and they're so fuzzy. I can't even see the hair. It's so cute, and they come out pink too. So if I look at the tag, it says it's patella pink. Very cute. I love how they're like scrambling up. So here is the Indonesian section for the Hoyas, and I believe this is from Kalimantan. They look a little bit similar to the Caudadas. It's so beautiful. And that one is died into a stump, but it's trying to put out new growth. So welcome to the world. I hope you make it. And this one is showing a few growth points. This is telling me that this is a species that really want to survive and they want to thrive. So they're quite beautiful. And then up here we have the Java species of the Hoya, and they come out variegated and then they turn green. So there's a baby form of this plant over there. I don't know if I can show you later, if I can find it. But they're so cute. And over here we have the species from Sulawesi, which is also very cute. That one's stealing my attention. I don't know what this weed is, but it's so shiny. It's crazy. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, so this is from Sulawesi, and actually there's some specimens over here that are sunstress. That's the same plant as before, and it's got such a beautiful form when it's like this beautiful purple. There's another one over here actually. So yeah, so these are all the same plants. How nice, look at that. I love sunstress Hoyas. I want to sunstress all my Hoyas where possible. This is such a beautiful architectural form. It's amazing. So here is a Dischidia platy something. And actually I think I have one of these, but the new leaves don't look like that. So that's like the new leaf. And when the conditions is right, when it sticks to a media, it's gonna expand and look like this. This looks so wicked, I love it. And those begonias over there, they're calling out to me. Hi! I have a thing for begonias. There's so many species here that I simply don't know. I've never heard of them before. The diversity is insane. I can't even read this. Horses. Very nice. Let me show you through the aisles. And up here, this is so cute. And there's some Dischidia ruskifolia. I literally only showed you guys 5% of all the Hoyas that are here. I only show you the ones that I know. So I recommend if you're in the Indonesia, in the Jakarta region, do stop by and check out all these Hoyas. Here's a Hoya with a very regular looking leaves. It's not waxy, and I don't know the name, so I may ask what it is later. But the reason why I wanted to highlight him is because I wanted to show you the flowers. They look paper-like. It's so beautiful. I don't want to touch it because I don't want it to fall off. This is so beautiful. Look at that. Wow. And from here you can tell that it's flowered for many seasons already because it's an old peduncle. It's got layers to it. It's so beautiful. And for such a tiny plant, it's already flowered. That's amazing. Ooh, and here we have Hoya ungulata. Look at how big the leaves are and super red. This is so stunning. And this one is like grabbing onto the hanging wire. How cute, trying to reach out. So that's what Hoyas do actually. When they have established like a really firm and happy base, they will start shooting up runners to find other places, and usually they want to propagate themselves that way. Here is another ungulata. It's so beautiful. I really want one of these, so I'm gonna check out the price later. And back here we have some crazy looking textures. They're just wild. I love it. And over here could be Calliciphylla, could be something else, I'm not sure, but it's got like so many texture on it. It's like reptile-like. I love it. This is so beautiful. And I was told that this one is actually going to be shipped to the US. This is the species that's from Sumatra. How nice. I hope that you're happy in your new home. Take me with you. Look at this, guys. This is so nice. I know I've covered a lot on this this leaf pattern here, but I just can't stop filming it. It's just so nice. I've got one of these at home, and I don't know, they're super slow growers, but they just stun me every time I look at them. The hanging basket of Hoya linearis. They're super impossible to find here in Indonesia. I've got one that is in decline. So if you guys are looking for it, you know where to get one of these. They are one of the hardest Hoyas to keep alive, just for your information. And here is where they are keeping cuttings. So they take cuttings and they root them here, and then they put them up in the pots later. How nice. This is really cool because we do need to multiply our plants, especially a lot of these are taken from their native habitats. So they will be multiplied and growing in our living space as a way for us to help conserve the species. Is that the right word? Yeah, and this one is so nice. So here's the medium that's used, coconut husk and some sphagnum moss. So that's all you need to grow Hoya. And actually they do use a lot of, I'm going to show you right here. They do a little bit of slow release fertilizer as well. And Santo told me that they actually water all the plants every single day. So without miss, because otherwise they'll dry out. And that one is so cute. Look at that very sun-stressed Hoya. How nice. This is the creme de la creme of Hoyas. This is super expensive, you guys. I will check the price later, but this is the Hoya compacta variegata. And usually they come in little cuttings. I believe the cutting here is about 500,000 Indonesian rupiah, or it could be about up to 700,000, depends on where you buy them from. So they have a pretty good price for the small cutting here. But it takes them a long time to get this big. Probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, maybe 10. So yeah, it's amazing. And actually in my experience, once they've reached a certain size, their growth rate becomes exponential. So they start growing really fast. And I don't know what you are, but they're so beautiful. Look at that. And the vines are everywhere. Like, this is why I love about Hoyas. Like, you can't really control them. They give you that jungle vibe. I don't know if I can reach and read the sign without breaking. I broke it, of course. This is the Vitellina. I have one of these actually. I have a Vitellina Hoya, but it doesn't look something like this. Mine looks like a dark green. Amazing. And back there we have some sun-stressed Hoyas as well. This is so nice. So I'm not sure what this is, but this is so beautiful. It may well be the cover for this video actually, like that. That would make a cool video cover, right guys? Okay, I'm talking to myself right now. But this is so beautiful, and you can't really see it, but it's iridescent. There's something going on these leaf surfaces. I don't know if this is the same ungulata, but I'm gonna check this out later as well. And over here we also have a Hoya that's really interesting. So Santo showed me this earlier, and it's so cute. I forgot the name, so I'm gonna show you guys up here. And this is new growths that are coming up. So they have these cool broad leaves. Sorry, not broad, long narrow leaves. Nice. Oh my god, guys, is this the fishtail Hoya? Hoya Polyneura? I've been looking for these for a while. The last time I was here I asked and they didn't have it. So maybe this is it. I'm gonna check this out later. Amazing. So this is a SP Kalimantan. Look at the flowers. This is insane. So this is not opened up yet. Some of them are spent bloom, some of them are just opening up. I think I counted like 8 of them right now. So this is a really prolific flowering species. And Santo told me that he made this cutting 1 year ago. So 1 year and it's given so many flower. That's amazing. This one is a cutie too. I'm not sure what this is. This is I'm gonna film this. Can't read this that well. Croniana? I'm not sure. I'll write it down later. But it's got these really beautiful thick succulent leaves, and new ones are like super pink. So this is really beautiful. Quite a cutie. This one is showing yellow colored flowers. How nice. I believe this is probably from Kalimantan as well. And here we have some regular Hoya Wadii. This is super cute too. Hang on, let me see what. Ooh, it's a little bit funky texture. It's a bit fuzzy. This is the Hoya Rarities. Super nice. Yeah, very nice to pet. They feel fuzzy and it's like shiny, a bit iridescent. Super cute. And I'm not sure what Hoya this is, but it's caught my eye. It's so beautiful. Look at that. I love the growth pattern on these. It feels like something else. It doesn't look like a Hoya, but I know that it is. Very nice. So here's that SP Jawa that I showed you earlier with that bigger plant. It's actually much cuter when it's compact like this. But the new leaves are pink, and it's gonna have variegation, and then it's gonna turn green. And of course, again, Hoyas are gonna grow in a clump, and then when it's ready to take off, it's just gonna vine all over the place, gonna send runners. But this is so beautiful. I love it. So I'm done with my nursery tour for now, I guess. I've only covered about 10% of all the species they have here. There's so many unknowns in this nursery that I can't possibly cover every single one of them. However, if there's something that you would like me to talk about, I'll be back in this nursery. I could ask the owners a few questions. If there's specific species or topics you want me to discuss, let me know. But meanwhile, I'm going to be enjoying these plants, and I hope that you enjoyed coming along this tour with me. Do subscribe to my channel, send me likes and comment down below, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. So as I was exiting this nursery, I did notice this Hoya imbricata had a runner that looks like this. How cute. Look at this. Oh my god. And there's another one down below. Whoa. Stunning. Too bad I can't take you home. I forgot you got one of these.